Hey guys, your boy R is back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about careers and why it's extremely likely you won't have one. This isn't a bad thing by any means, as the overwhelming majority of people do not. For people in the Western world, especially if you're American, we're constantly told to pursue a career that we love doing, something we're passionate about. The immediate problem is that what you love doing may either A, be extremely hard to do professionally, or B, it doesn't help pay your bills or improve your standard of living. As an example, I love to play video games. Does that mean I can quit my job and pursue a career in streaming? No, absolutely not. Not only is streaming professionally difficult and time consuming, but building a base to the point that you can actively make money off of them is near impossible with inhuman amounts of dedication. Most of your favorite massive streamers, if you have any, have spent at least 5 to 10 years of their life to get to where they are now. But still, Westerners are told to do what they love, regardless of the sacrifices that they have to make, regardless of the low pay, regardless of the emotional toll that it'll eventually take on you. Most of us will have jobs that we're competent at in order to do well in society. That's one of the most important keys to being able to do what you want to do. Competency. If you've been around for 18 plus years, you know that there's at least one skill you have that makes you valuable. For me, it's my analytical ability. That's how I got my internship at JP Morgan, and that's how I got my current job. I know what I'm good at, I've done my best to hone that ability, and now I can use it to get money and experience so I can improve other skills I'm lacking in. The jobs you'll inevitably take may not be enjoyable, but that's okay. The reason why you do your job is so that you can get the money and experience, and thus the financial freedom necessary to do what you're passionate about. Do you love traveling? You can do that at will if you get a well-paying job that supports that passion. Do you love playing basketball? You may not be able to make the NBA, but if you keep working hard with other skills you've acquired, you can easily play competitively with like-minded people at a lower level. Does this mean that you should give up on trying to acquire a career or making money doing what you love? Absolutely not. However, racing out the gate single-mindedly after the elusive career is setting yourself up for failure if you're A, not exceptional at what you do, and let's be real, most of us aren't exceptional at anything, let alone a skill that would pay large dividends, and B, and most importantly, motivated and prepared to fail repeatedly before you acquire a career. When you start out, or if you're currently working, make sure you're doing something you're actually good at and challenge yourself to go even beyond that. If you can do that and have the right mindset, a career may be in your future, and better yet, you'll be passionate about what you do. If you don't reach the point where you're doing what you love and making a lot of money doing so, that's okay. As long as you're doing everything in your capacity to be great at your current or future job so that you can have the freedom to do what you love and support yourself and or your family, that's more than acceptable. As always, if you like the video, like and comment in order to show your support. And I'll be streaming on Thursday and Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern where you can catch me live. Your boy Rs is out.
The worst advice you will ever hear in this chair, and you'll hear it every week during your entire business school career, is the following. We invite two types of people to universities to speak, or business schools. Super interesting and successful people, or billionaires. For some reason, we've decided that billionaires just have insight around life. And they oftentimes finish their conversation with what I think is some of the worst advice given to young people. Does anyone want to guess what it is? Follow your passion. What utter bullshit. If someone tells you to follow your passion, it means they're already rich. And typically the guy on stage telling you to follow your passion made his billions in iron ore smelting. This is your job. Your job is to find something you're good at and then spend the thousands of hours and apply the grit and the perseverance and the sacrifice and the willingness to break through hard things to become great at it. Because once you're great at something, the economic accoutrements of being great at something, the prestige, the relevance, the camaraderie, the self-worth of being great will make you passionate about whatever it is. No one grows up thinking, I'm passionate about tax law, but the best tax lawyers in this nation fly private and have a much broader selection of mates than they deserve. And they get to do interesting things, which, by the way, makes them passionate about tax law. And here's the problem with believing you should follow your passion. Work is hard, and when you run into obstacles and you face injustice, which is a common guaranteed attribute of the workplace, injustice, you'll start thinking, I'm not loving this. This is upsetting and hard. It must not be my passion. That is not the right litmus test. Do your passions on weekend. Be a DJ. Jay-Z followed his passion and is a billionaire. Again, assume you are not Jay-Z.